Today, The Sims 4 is finally dropping the summer roadmap. So if you don't know what that is, basically they're going to tell us everything that we can expect to see from The Sims 4 for the summer season. Sometimes they're a little cryptic in these, and sometimes they're a little bit more straightforward. But there was an expansion pack leak, which the Sims team has already pretty much confirmed that we're getting fairies, and already told us the date of the first look trailer, which is going to be on June 12th, which is next Thursday. So we do expect to see that in the roadmap, but we're not really quite sure what else we're getting for the summer season. I hate to say it, I'm sure we're gonna get some kits, but I'm really hoping for maybe at least a stuff pack. I mean, I would love a game pack, but it seems like maybe game packs are dead. My fear is that I'm gonna see like 6 kits on this roadmap, and that's gonna be a little bit disappointing. But today what we're gonna do is do a first look of the roadmap and talk and speculate about what is coming in The Sims. Obviously, if they're being more straightforward, there's not gonna be quite as much to speculate about, but we can still try to decide what we think is coming in the packs based on what's in the roadmap around it. With that being said, the roadmap usually comes out about 10 o'clock for me, so we've still got like 15 minutes, so I will be back when it is out. It is time. It's out already. I'm seeing more like gnomes in the background than fairies. There's one behind my face cam. You can see him right there. So now I'm a little nervous. What if it's not fairies? I'm getting anxious. But let's actually take a look. I haven't watched it yet, so this is gonna be our first reaction together, and hopefully we're not disappointed. It's so fast. Wait, okay. Enchanted by Nature expansion pack reveal, which we already knew. The Nature's Calling event starting. The gameplay trailer, we've already got a date for that. Okay. Free base game update. I wonder what that's gonna be. Well, usually this comes out like a week before the expansion pack, so yep. That's it for the whole summer? Wait, let me finish playing it, but I think that's it. Oh, I'm disappointed. While I am really excited for fairies, while I was waiting on the roadmap, I learned of this website that I haven't actually seen yet, but it's like a Sims website that's called, it's somethingisgrowing.com, and I'll link everything in the description, but it is a Sims thing, and I think it's like teasing the expansion pack. But in this teaser, there's a lot of gnomes, and now I'm scared that it's not fairies, but they showed us a fairy house. In the stream that they did with Megan Thee Stallion, Quinn Blackwell, and Ebonics, they showed this little fairy house at the end. So I'm nervous, but I feel like it has to be fairies. Maybe it's like a fairy and gnome mix. Because honestly, the thing with occult in an expansion pack is it's never just about the occult. Life and Death is a really good example where the ghost got a full overhaul, but it wasn't a ghost expansion pack. There was a lot more in that expansion pack other than ghost. So I don't think fairies is necessarily going to be like the feature. So maybe there's like more to it. Let's take a look at that website together and see if we can maybe discern what might be coming. But before we do that, I want to talk about the fact that instead of getting any kinds of packs or kits, we're getting 2 free base game updates. So my initial reaction was a disappointment, and now that I've had like a second to reflect, I think I prefer this as long as these are like good and full base game updates. At this point, I would rather see the game, the actual base game, get some love than just keep getting like a ridiculous amount of kits. So while I am a little sad that the only content we're getting is the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, I do think maybe overall this is going to be a better thing for The Sims. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that. But if my options are 6 kits or 2 free base game updates, I'm taking the 2 free base game updates. But that's just me. But here is a look at this site. So let's go back. So get lost in enchantment. And first of all, this website's so weird. This is not The Sims at all. It almost looks like those like stop motion animation movie backgrounds. I don't know if you know what I mean. Think like Nightmare Before Christmas, like that kind of vibe. Like that's what it looks like. So this can't be a different game, I don't think. Maybe just the promotion's a little weird for it. You're awoken at dawn by the sound of high-pitched laughter. Somehow, see, that is giving fairies, the sound of high-pitched laughter. somehow both sweet and sinister. All of a sudden, you're met with a magical presence. You are a little afraid at first, but you learn to embrace the wonder and mischief these creatures' abilities can bring. Nurturing plants, influencing emotions, and a whole lot more you're still yet to discover. Eyes bleary with sleep, you look around at the strange, wonderful surroundings, living at one with nature, enchanting new friends, and even a new career. You have a feeling you'll be right at home here, and so your new life begins. So this is like almost teasing the new world. Get lost in ailments. You've been feeling a little funny. An ailment with a strange effect has befallen you. You learn you have to work hard to put a cure together, but it's not all bad. It turns out honing the apothecary skill is fun, and who knows, it might even lead to a new career path. So we're gonna get a new apothecary skill. I will say it'll probably be a little bit more fleshed out than this, but the outdoor retreat expansion pack has the ability for you to make like ointments and stuff on the grill. So that feels maybe like a little bit recycled. I don't want to be too judgy yet though, because this is just sneak peeks. This is not what the full picture is gonna look like. So it's hard to say whether you're excited or disappointed quite yet, because it's just words on the screen right now. We don't really know anything for sure. Get lost in 3 new traits. So we'll have a new career, 3 new traits, a new apothecary skill. And honestly, as a person that's been really into the apothecary diaries lately, I am excited for an apothecary skill, even if it is a little bit recycled, but that's just me. I'm like ready to live my apothecary dreams. So 3 new traits will play a role in how Sims relate to the world. You befriend fellow plant lovers, have an enlightening encounters with mystical Sims, and even have run-ins with disruptive Sims. Oh no, now everything's out of balance. This is so weird. They've never done a site like this before. It's really throwing me off. So get lost in natural living. Which before I even read this, that feels like simple living, which is a lot trait that comes with cottage living. So yeah, I don't know about that. You wake under the stars and see other Sims meeting their needs outdoors without beds or plumbing. Without beds? Do you think they mean the bush, or like, can you sleep on the ground? You're hungry, but you spot some delicious looking mushrooms by a tree. It looks like you'll sustain yourself just fine. So it's like simple living, but like a step above, I guess. Get lost in Innis Green? Is that the world? You'll peek through the leaves and see a quaint town. Oh yeah, okay. The sign reads Innis Green, a beautifully lush world where the Sims live in harmony with nature. You discover there are 3 neighborhoods to explore, a quiet waterfront town where they're all about gnomes. I don't know. It is fairies, right? Somebody told me it is fairies. A grove where nature and civilization blend together, and an enchanting magical forest. What else awaits you here? So that's it. That's the whole thing. I'll link this again if you want to like look and speculate more. I don't know. Now I'm nervous. I was waiting on the news article to see if they gave us any more details, and it is out. Oh wait, this is The Sims Your Summer. This isn't the roadmap. Where's the roadmap? They pushed it back to the top. This is today. Oh, they just like stuck the roadmap at the bottom of this. My bad. From May to August. So this is only through August. Okay. This makes me feel better. Snuggle up under the stars and sprinkle some of your mystical fairy dust to reveal what's next. So there are fairies. It is confirmed. We're not crazy. Also, I love this little guy right back here. We didn't really do like a deep dive into the look back here, but while we're here, we're seeing like this little apothecary bowl. We're seeing this cute little character. They've got like potions, books, like a plant with a face. I don't really know. A lot of mushrooms. It seems like it might be like mystical forest vibes, but all this is saying is like exactly what the roadmap is saying. So there's not really any new news on this blog post. However, I will still link it in case you want to take a closer look or even look at the Sim Your Summer. Is there anything that they show us like before we get started? Okay, so there's like gnomes, mushrooms, little flowers. That's an outhouse. I wonder if that's more about the Nature's Calling event though, because we know that that's coming. I want to know what this little guy is. It looks like tiny houses and stuff too. Like, see how big the potion bottle and the books are? So I think this is in fact a fairy house. Now I do wonder, and I can't wait to see like whether you can size down as a fairy or if that's just like a rabbit hole experience completely. But this didn't really give much away that we didn't already know was coming. It did give us some dates. So we do have some fun things to look forward to. So next Thursday, be looking for a video because we'll do the expansion pack reveal first look together as well. And then on the 26th, the gameplay trailer is going to come out. So next Thursday is going to be more of a teaser trailer. We should be able to see more of what's coming, but they're not going to tell us exactly what gameplay is involved. It's just going to be more of like a vibes trailer, I guess you could say. And then on the 26th, we should actually get a look at what kind of gameplay to expect from the pack. So I think overall, it's a nice roadmap. I am a little disappointed once again that we're only getting an expansion pack, but with the 2 free base game updates, I think hopefully overall that should be a good and positive thing. Fairies are by far one of my most anticipated packs. I have been clowning for fairies as long as I have been a Sims 4 content creator, so I'm really scared that they're gonna let me down, and I'm just very hopeful that they won't. But I guess we'll check back next Thursday and see more, and we'll know more then whether it's gonna be a great pack or potentially a letdown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you made it this far in the video. Are you excited for the potential of fairies? Are you interested in a new apothecary skill? I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything we talked about in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.